So I'm at Alcatraz, United States Penitentiary. So unfortunately I forgot to film the inside, which would have been a lot more interesting. So this'll have to do. This is Alice being a mainlander squatting, reading my new book, Alcatraz number 1259, written by an ex-prisoner, Bill Baker.
There's a lot of pussy.
Oh, okay. I need to maybe censor that for YouTube for my younger viewers. Hello, so we've been biking pretty much for the last 2 hours maybe, and we went across the Golden Gate Bridge, but I forgot to film that, so I'll have to film on the way back. We're now at Rodeo Beach. There's some surfers over here. We were thinking of hitching a ride back because it's a pretty steep portion going back up, but I think we're just gonna have to suck it up and do it. And so after that we're gonna head to Sausalito, which is a little like seaside town. It's supposed to be really nice, and then we'll probably grab lunch there. We just had breakfast at Mr. Holmes' Steakhouse, which is the home of the Cruffin, and they actually already sold out of the Cruffin at like 8:45 a.m. Hi. I got baked in San Francisco. Pretty cute. We just got a picture up here. So yeah, today I have to lug my suitcase around all day because I did not think this through and we didn't plan Napa in advance. So Napa was a fail. We're still going though, although we haven't found out like which tour we're going on yet. But we're gonna go shopping today in Union Square. Probably Macy's and Saks. Check out the summer sales, hopefully. And maybe if we have time, well, I think we will. We'll go to Fisherman's Wharf and this here as well. So I'm just at Napa Valley, and they're supposed to have the best burritos in San Francisco. So I'll show you guys my burrito when it arrives, but right now I have pretty high expectations. Just having a Corona while I wait, standard. So our food has arrived. I think we over-ordered a bit again. I have the chicken burrito with refried beans in a flour tortilla, and Alice got 2 prawn tacos, 2 chicken tacos, and we just had some nachos with guac and the papalotti sauce, which was really good. I'm gonna dig in. Hello, we're now at Hog Island Oyster, just by the ferry building, and our oysters just arrived. So I've only ever had oysters one other time in my life, and I did not enjoy it. So we'll see how this one goes. Do we know what kind of sauce this is?
It's usually a vinegar mix, so it's citrusy, so it goes really well with the salty natural taste of the oyster.
Okay.
You just down it, you should chew, but up to you.
Good?
So much better than New Orleans, it's delicious.
So I'm gonna go this way, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh, nice actually, it's really fresh.
Yeah, like when you get a fresh oyster, you know, because it's a little bit too sour.
It's like I'm in the ocean.
Oh. Hello, just got to Presidium, off the grid, and there are a lot of food trucks here, so this is where we'll be having dinner. There are like people just chilling in tents and bonfires. Awesome, there's like a live band down there. So here we have crab fries, which are delicious, and 3 steamed pork belly buns from the chairman, and they're like Taiwanese baos, so yeah, pretty hungry now. Bye. Here we have some baby back ribs and barbecue beans.
Love your friends. Yeah, come on. Have you been?
Hi guys, I'm now in Napa Valley at a vineyard and winery, and right here there's a lot of vines. Most of the grapes are still pretty small right now. We saw a lot of them and they're just really small green grapes at the moment. And then this is the entrance to the winery, and we're also going to get a tour of like see how the fermentation process works, have a couple of tastings. We just went to a small one called Odette. This is another small one, and I picked up a Petite Syrah. Yeah, we just had lunch at Bouchon, which was French food, very nice in downtown. It was downtown? It's like Napa Town. And then after this
Yountville.
one, in Yountville, yeah. And then after this, we're going to one more winery in Sonoma. And in we go.
Stephen, the word out. How are you? Thank you. So hello everyone. Welcome to the coffin.
Now having this really nice 2010 Merlot, which is from their Reserve collection. I really like it because it's pretty spooky and woody. Not that I know much about wine, but yeah, I'm liking this one. And we're just in the backyard. Is that an actual corn?
No. Oh
what is that?
That's the corn, mate.
Yeah, I know, but what are you looking at here?
This is like, you know, deep fried courgette.
Oh, okay.
The really pretty.
Didn't realize they were open like that.
Yeah.
So these are little corn thingies. And over here there's like refrigeration stuff. This right here is pretty nice. Looking out into the vineyard. So our guide told us that California, the weather is pretty stable and consistent throughout the year, so they don't have very obvious good years and bad years, whereas in the middle of France, for example, the climate is quite volatile relative to California, New Zealand, Australia. So over there they have more obvious good years and bad years. I just found out today that all grapes start out green, and the reason, and green grapes and red grapes actually both start green, and the reason they turn red is when they become more ripe. So red grapes take longer to grow. It's a little fun fact for you today. And this is the winery again.
You girls are 21, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
They've been drinking all day. It's a little late now, right?
That means you're 21.
I just have to make sure I ask, are you 21? Because the decoys can't lie. Yeah. Then it's entrapment. So. Anyways, so the Pinot Gris grows right in this area, so it's really foggy. This is a really cool day for July for us. It's totally interesting, cool July day. But most of the time outside of here in Carneros, it's the furthermost point, southernmost point of Sonoma County. Carneros will head into Napa as well. It's the only microclimate that goes into Napa as well as Sonoma County. And it's also very cool. So we're 8 miles from San Pablo Bay, and then we're about 15 miles from the Pacific Ocean right over here. So we get all of the fog from there in the mornings, we get all the fog from San Pablo Bay. So morning time is very cool, afternoons we always have the cool breeze, and it's going to be bringing that fog back down into our valley. So Pinot Noir, Chardonnays, those grapes like that, they grow lovely down here. And holding it up against the light like this is probably not the best way to do it, just because if you hold it up against the light, what will happen is you'll pick up any colors that are behind it. So if you hold it over something white, that's the best way to check for clarity.
So yeah, that was the rest of my SF trip. I should really work on my endings because they're always really sudden. But yeah, that was back in July, and it took me like 3 months to actually get around to uploading it. But here you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Next up, I'll have a live makeup tutorial from the Balm store in the Mission District of San Francisco. So keep an eye out for that. The makeup artist is really funny, really cool, and yeah, his name is Serge Ventura. There's his card. He's also a musician. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm also looking into investing a better camera so my quality can be better. And then hopefully then I can get right back into the swing of things, because it has been a bit of a hiatus. Anyway though, hope you've all been really well and that you've all had a really fun summer. So glad the weather's cooling down now in Hong Kong. It was really hot and humid for like 3 or 4 months, and pretty gross to be honest. But yeah, looking forward to the winter weather, layering, all that. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always in need of inspiration, so yeah, the more the better, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!